Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the... yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, they'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Peyton. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They'll run on first down. Peyton. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. Jackson. That one good for 26 and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Jackson on 3rd down, looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
On first down, it's Jackson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. First down, San Francisco, to pick up 14 yards. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle
the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Just like that.
Now Jackson, flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's just me and you. Hey, alert three.
They're going to try and throw. Dancing to his left. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Set, hut, and ring. Lose one. Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 out.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check that.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see. Touchdown, 49ers! A big play there. 66 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. It's out time, guys. It's out time.
Jackson now, throwing again. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught. Jones. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. On 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Jones has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
To throw is Jackson. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, 50 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They're going to try and run. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive,
through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 67 yards on the ground. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On first down, Peyton. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Deion Sanders up to make the tackle. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He's got a man, complete. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And to the